The Chiefs are champions of Super Bowl 57.
He's not yet 30, and he's already got 2 Super Bowl rings, but Patrick Mahomes might have a new goal in mind.
Would you like to compete in the Olympics in 2028?
Oh, I definitely want to. With flag football coming to the Olympics, I'll be 31, 32 years old, so if I can still move around, then I'm going to try to get out there and throw the football around, maybe in LA. Just don't tell Coach Reed or Veach or anybody.
And his Chiefs teammate might also be lobbying for a spot on Team USA.
I need a gold medal, so I need to be on that roster somehow, some way.
This is going to be really cool. For the first time in the history of our sport, guys are going to be able to represent their countries and play football.
That's right. This October, the International Olympic Committee announced flag football as an official sport for LA 2028.
I'm beyond excited that flag football is now in the Olympics.
It's about time. LA 28 is going to be a game changer.
American football now going to be global football around the world.
Go out there and let it rip.
To me, it's just a dream come true, and it's an honor to be a part of this and see it be officially in the LA 2020 Olympics.
End zone, and it is caught.
I think now to put it onto the Olympic stage is a great opportunity for the athletes. I think it's a great opportunity for the NFL. And I think it'll be a great opportunity for people to understand football.
It just takes the game of football to a completely new level.
With the throwback, hook and ladder play, deep pass caught for the touchdown.
We're on a big stage here domestically. The Olympics is a different level of notoriety, a different level of visibility. And to have flag football be played by both men and women who are the best in the world, representing their country, invaluable.
Team USA wins the first ever men's gold medal in flag football here at the World Games.
Flag football is one of the world's fastest growing sports. Domestically, it began nearly 30 years ago when the New England Patriots hosted a youth program introducing the rules of flag football and taught children how to play. Shortly after, leagues began to pop up in Massachusetts, and they quickly took off. By the early 2000s, youth athletes all over the U.S. were participating in NFL flag all around the country, particularly in states like New Jersey and Florida. The rise in flag has coincided with the attention from the highest levels of the NFL and its 32 clubs.
The difference between 20 and 30 years ago, you have all 32 clubs, the commissioner office, marketing, communication, everyone's aligned. They have their own flag leagues from 6 to 13. Boys, girls, flag tournaments, regional tournaments, all 32 are participating. That young lady, that young man today can rep his city.
Kids have been playing two-hand touch in the street for decades, but flag football developed as a more definitive way to decide if someone was down or not in a game where you couldn't tackle.
Oh, wow!
In NFL flag competitions, there's a 24-minute running clock and 2 12-minute halves. The starting team starts on its own 5-yard line and has 4 downs to cross midfield for another first down. If the offense fails after 3 tries, they can either turn it over to the other team on their own 5-yard line or go for it, but if they fail, the opposing team takes over at the spot of the ball. If the offensive team crosses midfield, they have 3 more downs to score a touchdown and can go for 1 point from the 5-yard line or 2 points from the 10-yard line to convert afterwards.
Every play is exciting. You want to watch every minute of it. It's like the last 2 minutes of a football game. And you're playing for all the marbles, like every single play of NFL flag feels like that.
All passes must go forward, and the quarterback has a 7-second pass clock and can't run the ball unless it was handed off first. And of course, you are down once someone grabs your flag when you possess the ball.
The field is condensed. It's about 30 yards by 70. Technically, you could get 3 NFL flag fields on a traditional football field. So it's a very condensed, fast-paced game.
Corner of the end zone, got it, touchdown.
It's a very simple facet of a way to play the game with very limited rules, and it's a simple way that kids can pick it up really quick and learn to play it even at a young age.
Since 2015, flag football has become one of the fastest growing sports, with more than 1.8 million 6 to 12-year-olds playing. And NFL Flag is leading the way as the largest flag football league in the U.S., with more than 1,600 leagues in 50 states. But it's the girls program that is truly driving the change. In America, around 474,000 young women between the ages of 6 and 17 played flag last year, a 63% increase from 2019. The surge in participation led Arizona, California, and New York to join 5 other states, including Florida, in sanctioning girls' flag as a high school sport.
She's been clutch all day.
Balling right now. Florida adopting and embracing, long time ago, women's flag. What that did was it showed other states like California and New York, this is something that not only you can do, you should be doing. They created what we're seeing today almost a decade ago.
You had this groundswell of young girls and young women and their parents saying, hey, my daughter wants to play. Why can't she play football for a high school the same way my son can? I think that's where the NFL, of course, has come in and give these young women that opportunity to be on that path.
23 more clubs are launching pilot programs across the country this year, which will help drive more states to sanction flag as a high school sport.
To have states sanction high school girls, it's a game changer for young ladies. It's a game changer for our society.
And the path doesn't stop at the high school level. In 2019, the NFL began working with RCX and its CEO, Ezell Reese. One of the missions, to get girls' flag sanctioned as a collegiate sport.
When I saw NFL Flag and what it was, I felt like it could be something bigger. I recall calling Troy up and was like, I think I got it. What if flag was a college sport? And it's like, really, you think that could actually happen? I was like, absolutely.
Women want to compete just like young men do. Young girls want to compete just like their brothers or young boys do. Why not?
Flores drops, throws underneath, and it is caught for the touchdown!
Flag football has grown so big, there are some colleges that even offer scholarships for women now.
I will be playing at Kaiser University in West Palm Beach, Florida. I get to get my college paid for just to play flag football.
I am the youngest on the 2023 U.S. national team. It's such an honor to wear the red, white, and blue. And so I'm eternally grateful for how this sport is growing and what pathway it's going to.
The U.S. national teams have been at the forefront of international flag competition for over a decade, led by USA.
The caliber of athlete is increasing, the speed of the athlete is increasing, and the competition is increasing. And that gap between the other countries and the United States is vastly closing.
The train's already going 150 miles an hour. Flag football becoming an Olympic sport will be an absolute rocket ship. There's such enthusiasm, both domestically and internationally, that it's not going to stop.
You go skinny post, you do a slant right behind him.
And the game continues to grow beyond North America. In China, 200,000 young men and women play flag football in schools. And in Japan, flag is part of the national curriculum in elementary schools. In Mexico, with the help of global ambassador Diana Flores, they have signed up more than 100,000 players in 2022 alone. Over in the UK, the Jets, who sponsor more than 110 teams in the New York and New Jersey area, and the Bears, who have over 1,200 participants in Illinois, co-launched the inaugural Girls Flag Football League. IFAF, the International Federation of American Football, is the international governing body responsible for the sport of flag, which has surpassed 20 million players in over 100 countries across 5 continents.
What time is it? Eagles! Yeah!
We have greater competition and more participation from women and men across the world than we've ever seen. It's truly a global sport.
When you can think about, oh, there's a young man in Asia or young lady in Ghana or Mexico, they have access to our game, to have fun and play our game. That global growth, now we can offer the sport to everyone, both male, female, just been tremendous. And it's just the beginning.
Flag football is the ultimate version of American football because it's available to a bunch of kids in a field who can find a rope and some socks. You don't need to understand all the X's and O's. You just need something to call a football and some place to play it in. And now it's so much more. It's an opportunity for anyone who wants to seize it.
It's caught for the touchdown. Ashley Clam.
I see flag being that opportunity of men, women, girls, kids, everybody starting to play this game and it evolving to where you have just millions of people playing out of the country. That's our goal. I think flag gives that opportunity for it to be a sport that the whole world looks at as the game of football and being able to play it and participate in it and saying, who knows, maybe I could be playing this and represent my country one day.
Football is one of those sports where when you look at other professional athletes, when they talk about their athletic resume, usually the first thing that comes out of their mouth, I'm a 2-time gold medalist. The Olympics is just another level. It would elevate women, elevate the men who play it now. It'll take it to another level.